Okay, are we a small vessel or a hover vessel? Goodness. Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival-A11-Project Eden. I'm an old guy gaming. And we are in the process here of taking on one more POI before we leave the moon here. And it's a level 4 Recon base, so we're going to do that. Also, if you guys, I'm sure most of you guys have been, following the dev blogs and all that stuff coming out for Alpha 12, and there's a lot of good stuff coming out. It's the little things. It's the little things that matter the most, right? You know what I'm really excited for? Holy shit, this guy's got some firepower. I'm excited for being able to sort our inventory. That's something I have, and a lot of us have wanted for such a long time in this game, and I'm always complaining about it because it's such a pain in the ass. And now we're going to have inventory sorted in Alpha 12. I'm so excited. It's awesome. We're also, I don't remember all the changes. There's so many changes coming up, and, as far as I can tell from what I've read, they all look like they're going to be really good changes. They just, I think it was yesterday, the article came out on Steam about the gas giants. Really, really cool. We can't go to the gas giants, of course, because you wouldn't be able to, in real life either. But they do have a lot of moons, they say, that we can explore. So I'm just really excited for all the stuff, the cool stuff that's coming up in Alpha 12. Also, just a little bit of a pause for some in real life stuff. Just want to say, I hope you guys are being safe, out there. This COVID-19 coronavirus stuff is getting worse, and I don't think from what they're saying that it's at its peak yet worldwide. So guys, just be safe, stay home as much as you can, stay away from people, self-isolate, social distancing, I guess is their fancy word there, they have for it. Really important to do that, and I hope you guys are all staying well, and that we all, pull through this safely. Not a fun time. It's a little bit scary right now, I have to admit. Okay, enough of that. Let's go ahead and see if we can... Whoa, what the hell's going on there? Is that just a drone? Let's see if we can get this station. Now, one of you guys in the comments... Yeah, it's just a drone. Mentioned to me, Chris Trevino, I believe it was, mentioned that what I could do is I could go back home and I could actually make a hover vessel, or for that matter, even a really simple basic capital vessel, and use that as extra storage until we get into Tier 3 CPU. And that was an excellent idea. Thank you, Chris, for mentioning that to me. It didn't even occur to me that I could do that. And so what I think we're going to do after we smash this POI is we are going to do that. We're going to go back home. Excuse me. We're going to come up with some kind of basic storage. It will technically be mobile storage, but that's not really what we're going to use it for. We're going to use it for just storage, and see, see if that'll kind of get us by until we can get to Tier 3. Man, this place is not going to be easy to get into. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to we might have to cheese it from underground, because I don't have the firepower on the ship itself to take out those lasers, and there's a lot of them there. Okay, we're getting into the pole here too, which means I can't see anything. It looked to me like there might have been like a little canyon on the other side to the west of the base. Yeah, right over there, that we might be able to exploit. Not seeing anything really close on this side. So if you look at my crosshair, I'm talking about that little canyon right over there. So let's go ahead and kind of go around this way and see if we can, set down inside that little area, that crater. Hopefully there's cover there. If not, we might have to go more, up into this one and then burrow through the ground that way. We'll have to wait and see. So I think the POIs that we did in the last episode, it's been almost a week since I recorded the last episode. I got a lot of stuff going on in real life in the gaming world, in addition to all the shit that's going on with the COVID-19 stuff. But I have a 7 Days to Die series going on, and I also have, within the last 3 weeks or so, have started an ARC server, but not just any ARC server. Myself and a few of the people in my Discord community are going through the ARC storyline from start to finish, and our goal is to do all the bosses, to read find and read all the explorer notes, you know, to experience the story, and do all the ascensions, and do it all on the, you know, on the main maps, because, you know, I've got over 2,000 hours into ARC, and I've never really paid that much attention to the you know, to the actual story of the game. I've done the 3 original bosses, Broodmother, Megapithecus, and the Dragon, but I haven't done, you know, any of the other bosses, like, you know, the Manticore from Scorched Earth and so on and so forth. And so, you know, when they came out with Genesis, I got to thinking, man, I don't want to just start Genesis without having experienced, you know, the entire story up to that point. And I did that with Extinction. I started playing Extinction, and I just kind of felt like, I don't know, I kind of felt like I missed out on some things, because, you know, Extinction was sort of kind of supposed to be the end of at least the first saga, I guess you would call it, in ARC. And I don't know, I just felt like I hadn't really, I don't know if I should say I hadn't earned it, but I just missed out on everything that led up to that, you know. And so this time around, our goal is to experience the whole thing from start to finish. And it's going to take a long time. It's going to be trying to figure out the best place to get under cover here. Okay, probably right here. It's going to take us a long time to do all that, like several months long time. But I just, oh, you know what? There's this crater here. Can we get in there, though, without getting blasted? We could try it, and if it gets too hot, we could back out. Hopefully our shields will hold up for long enough to do that. Anyway, so that's going to be a long-term endeavor, and so I've been playing a lot of ARC. I have my own server set up for that, and so that's going to be taking up a lot of my time. My plan is to continue, you know, weekly episodes of Empyrion while we're still in Alpha 11, but then when Alpha 12 is released, you know, I'll probably rearrange my schedule, and, you know, put more of a focus on Alpha 12 and start, you know, producing more frequent videos. So it's just, you know, it's a matter of too many irons in the fire, other stuff going on in real life and whatnot that pretty much has me just making weekly videos right now for Empyrion. But like I said, that should change when Alpha 12 comes out. Now, whether or not I start off, you know, directly with Project Eden or Vanilla, I'm not sure yet. I never even played Vanilla Alpha 11 at all. I've been on Project Eden the entire time for Alpha 11 and really been enjoying it too. But there's so many significant and fundamental changes to Alpha 12 that I kind of want to experience those, you know, from the vanilla perspective for the first time, and B, you know, it might take Raven quite some time to get Project Eden ready for Alpha 12. On the other hand, he had Alpha 11 ready, or Project Eden ready for Alpha 11 like the day Alpha 11 came out or the day after. So he's really good about that. But we'll see. I'm not making any solid decisions yet. We'll just have to kind of see how things play out. Okay, let's quit blabbing here and let's get to work. So we've got to get into this crater. I'm trying to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I'm just trying to look. Here, let's zoom out a little bit. I wish it wasn't dark right now so I could see a little bit better. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into that crater and have enough cover to avoid the guns, because it's pretty shallow, you know, on that side. I would have to get like right next to it. And I still, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think that's going to work. We're probably going to have to come at the place from here. So I have no shields on my small vessel, of course, so I can't really do anything with that. All right. Well, let's get out here And let's see if we can reconnoiter a little bit better. You know, it being dark like this is not helping because I can't see a damn thing. Well, I can see a damn thing, but I can't see very well. Oh! I hope they fix that in Alpha 12. Oh, that is so freaking annoying. Those doors are just the sound files that play for those doors they need to be remixed big time. They're super loud, and they're also their signal is too high, so they're distorting. Not using the right terms, but hopefully you guys know what I mean. Anyway, okay. I'm excited about sorting, you guys, though. When I saw that, I was like, just so happy. I know it's a little thing, but gosh, we've needed it for so long in this game. Okay, so let's stay right about here. Okay, oh shit, that didn't last very long. I'm just trying to get a feel for what things look like. Whoa, shit. I'm wondering if we could come around this way. This is actually dangerous, man. I mean, dangerous AF. This is not going to be an easy peasy thing to do. Let's get away from our body, but just stay right on the crest of the hill here. So we're some other things about Alpha 12 while I'm messing around with this. Apparently we're supposed to be able to get drones that actually assist us, not, you know, that control, you know, on their own power, that we're not controlling. So that's kind of cool. It'll be interesting to see how that, you know, how that turns out. So we have like a little assistant. They're supposed to be rebalancing, you know, the whole CPU system, but I got to be honest with you, I have not really found, you know, the whole CPU thing and the tier thing to be all that fun in Alpha 11. And, you know, if you guys have been watching me all along, you know that it's just really held me up. You know, just haven't been able to do what you normally could be able to do. And it's not that I disagree with the concept of the CPU. I think it's actually a really cool concept. I just think it needs some serious balancing. And they are going to do that too in Alpha 12. Now, whether or not they balance it right so that it actually works and it's fun and all that remains to be seen, but we'll see. But I don't know, you know, I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. It's just a huge pain in the ass for the solo player to do that, you know. So we'll see. We'll see. Again, I'm not making any hard decisions yet. Just kind of talking about the possibilities and whatnot. So there's going to be, you know, the new dialogues for the NPCs, which will be interesting. And they talked about, you know, how when you attack a base now, the enemy can actually bring in reinforcements to help defend it better, which I think is awesome, because I've mentioned this before, you know, about the game. It's you know, the Xerax, for example, or even the Talon and the Polaris, but the Xerax, I mean, if they brought all of their force to bear, there's no way in hell we'd be able to take them out like we always can. I mean, you know, and so that needs to happen in this game, because it just doesn't make sense, you know, that they wouldn't defend their bases more and have more, you know, personnel and more defense systems and you know, all that sort of thing, and have their forces ready and available to defend these places. But here again, I mean, it does have to be balanced though for the solo player in order for that to actually work. So it'll be interesting. It should, you know what it should do, and I think they mentioned this, but you know, to what extent, I don't know. What it should do is it should scale based upon, you know, the number of actual human players, and you know, the force that you're bringing to bear and that sort of thing. And I could have had my light on this whole time. Duh. And I think they did actually mention something along those lines. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to remove this. Let's take this off. And let's hop in our miner here and make sure we got plenty of fuel and all that. So, camo miner. got 23 things of fuel there. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of all this crap. I want to keep that. Are we full? Full? Oh, geez, we are full. That's right. I forgot about that. No wonder I'm hanging on to it. Let's see if we can put a few things in here. I was pressing the T key. I'm in ARC mode here. You use T to transfer stuff in ARC. You know, the thing about the ARC too is I thought about maybe doing some YouTubes on it, but I don't know. I do live stream it a couple times a week on Twitch, but see, there is so much grinding in that game, you know. And right now, if you guys are familiar with ARC, you know, we're at that point where, you know, I'm just going to trash these. Yeah, they're just too heavy and there's nothing I can do with them, and I don't have a deconstructor with me. There's so much grinding in that game, and, you know, so much what we would call off-camera stuff that it's kind of hard. It would be kind of hard for me to make a series on it. I suppose I could do that, but what I would have to do is I would have to do, like, you know, just highlights. But the other thing is time. I mean, I'm still doing Empyrion, and I'm still doing 7 days, you know, the 7 Days Wasteland series too. So I don't have time to do ARC on YouTube. So I'm probably just going to, you know, keep that on Twitch. But if you do want to watch, you know, I do live stream on Twitch usually on Monday nights and Saturday afternoons, and sometimes at other times too. All right. I'm like so busy blabbing here, I'm not paying attention. So what are we doing? We're going that's what happens when you get old. We're going to oh, I was looking for fuel. That's what I was doing. Then I had all that other stuff in my inventory. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Alpha 12 and what you're excited for, and you know, what you're looking forward to, that sort of thing. Because I'm excited, man. I'm liking the changes that they're making. Horizon fuel. Do we have any little fuel in here? No, we've got. Okay, so let's. Oops. Let's split that. We don't need to take that much fuel with us. Really? Oh, I was gonna say, why won't you let that go back in there? Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, so what we got to do is we're going to have to burrow. We're going to have to burrow underground to get to the base. Do we have plenty of our own personal supplies? We got some laser rifle cells. Got almost 2 stacks of rockets. We got plenty of projectile rounds. Was not impressed at all with the minigun. I'm probably not going to use it. Let's grab some more rockets, though, from here before we get too far away. What? Are we already too far away? Yeah, we're already too far away. Let's get back. Cannot display same container in both. Oh. Duh. Okay. Yeah, player. Alright. So let's go in with, 2 full stacks of rockets. That should be good enough. Okay. So now it's just a matter of figuring out where the best place is going to be to burrow to this POI. We have no shields, and this isn't a normal steel hover vessel, so we can't take very many hits at all before this thing gets hosed. We could. Let's get down really close to the ground here. Nap of Earth, man. We might take a shot if we go that direction. The thing is, you know, if I start burrowing from here, I don't want to pop out in the canyon and get take a shot. We could burrow through, actually, to here. Excuse me. Just had something in my throat there. Okay. Whoa. Let's get in a little closer. Okay. Yeah, let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, we could probably burrow to that next smaller crater. Or, you know what we should do? Let's burrow over to there, and then we'll be really close. Closer at that point. So let's turn the hover vessel. Whoops, that's too much. Turn the hover vessel right to about here. And we'll burrow down through this way. Okay, hold on. No, we're not going the right way. How in the hell did that? We could turn around there. Okay, we want to go this way. Into that crater there. Okay, I think we'll be all right here. Just got to stay low. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people might consider this kind of a cheesy way of doing this, but it's really not my only option. It's either this or I don't do it at all. And we don't get into the better POIs and get the stuff that we need, you know? So you gotta use what you have at your disposal, essentially. All right, now if we could just get to the base of this, I'm thinking probably just a little bit to the right of that laser gun that's extended out. We should be able to pop up over there and use our rocket launcher to take those out without taking fire ourselves. That's the theory anyways. So I want to kind of go more this direction. We gotta make sure we stay low enough too. Oh shit, no. I just said stay low enough. Yeah, I don't care. Ah! He's not staying low enough. I wonder if I could... Here. Let's get back a little bit. I wonder if I could hit them from there with the rocket launcher. Let's take a look at that and see. Can't see what the hell's going on. Okay, here we go. Let's back this guy up a little bit. Alright, get our rocket launcher ready. Okay, it's... Oh, shit! Ow! That hurt. I don't know, is that actually hitting the laser? I think it is. We got it, okay. We took a hit, but we got it. Okay, let's take a health pack. Alright. Now, there's another laser there. Excellent. Okay, so we've taken out the, what is it, the north, about more or less the north side. let's also... Oh, shit. I missed it. Damn it. Oh, my God. Look how close we are to dying. Okay. Let's hold back here in a second and heal up. Damn good thing we've got heavy armor. Oh, our heavy armor's hosed. Woo, not good. Not good. Yeah, let's get our health completely back up. That didn't work too well, did it? Okay. So I think, what does it take? 5 hits to take those things out, and we hit it. We had a direct hit twice so far, right? Can we just do this? There we go. Okay. Are we hitting the laser? There we go. All right, good. I think we've probably taken enough teeth off that thing to where we can approach it from this side and not take any fire. One way we can sort of kind of test that theory is let's get over here. Oh, shit. I wonder if we should try and take that thing out then, too. How's our health? Our health is good. See, we got to watch out for splash damage, though, too, even if we are behind cover here. I don't think we hit it. They've done a pretty good job on this POI of giving it coverage from all sides, unlike that last POI that we did where we just parked behind the building and cheesed it. One more. Really? What the hell? There we go. All right, now let's try it. Okay, so we should be able to safely approach this building from this side. In fact, you know what we can do? Let's just go up here. And we might as well finish the job, right? And then we'll bring the capital vessel over here. Here, let me zoom back. Whoops. Knock it off. Zoom back out here. Okay. Oh, is that it? That's it. Okay, we got all the guns. There's a spawner right there. All right, cool. So, can we take out that spawner? Hopefully there's no sentry guns. All right, guys, let's go. Let me go get the ship and bring everything over here, and then we'll go inside and see what's what. Okay, are we a small vessel or a hover vessel? Goodness. Okay, let's do this. Let's take a look inside of here real quick. See what we got going on. I think is that a sentry gun? I think so. Shooting at drones, probably. Yeah, so back to the whole defense thing for the AI. I mean, right now they should have a garrison in this place first of all, and I guess supposedly they do. But that garrison should be like coming out the door and shooting my ass off right now, and they should have, these little bases should have at least one like little fighter, air support jet, if not multiple. So hopefully we'll see stuff like that to some extent in Alpha 12. The whole idea of just having spawner pads and just have one or two, sometimes three, spawn in when you get in range. I mean, I understand why they might do that from a performance perspective, and that's fine, but have more and have them actually spawn in when I get within proximity of the whole station, not proximity of the spawner. Just to make it a little more realistic is all. How many more C4s do I have on me? Well, I got more on the ship, so... Oh, I guess I don't need to blow that. There's a spawner pad. Let's try our laser rifle. Oh, you know what? For those guys, I'd rather use this. So that's those spawn pads. If they're still gonna use them in Alpha 12, these troops should spawn in. When I get, say, within maybe 100 meters or so of the base itself, to simulate there being an actual garrison in the base, Whoa! Did we take that other guy out? No, I hear footsteps. Is that a mech or just a homie? Oh shit, I forgot. I don't have any armor. Here, let's go change our armor. That hurt. That hurt like a mofo. Yeah. Come on. All right. Let's take all of our boosters off. And we have all these extra sets of heavy armor that we've got from looting. That we've obtained from looting. Okay. And then, eventually, if and when the time comes, if they all break, then we'll just go to the for the Polaris. I don't need my eardrums. To the Polaris space station. And, get them all repaired. Okay. Are we clear in here now? Looks like it. Let's loot these guys before they despawn. Alrighty. Some more boosters. That thing got a little banged up, didn't it? Here, let's go to the Horizon ore and wood container. We got a little bit of room in here. And we will put this stuff in there. Okay. Meteorite. That just goes out that side. Okay. All right, let's go upstairs. Is that the core? I can't tell. No. Wait, is it? Yeah, I think it is. Is that... What the hell is that? Is that a gun? Why does that not look familiar to me? It looks like some kind of a mech. Why it's not shooting at me, though, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not up high enough. Oh, look at that. Nice. That's what we're looking for. Well, we're looking for the big ones, but we need the small ones to make the big ones. Pulse laser and another... You know what? We don't need another medical thing. Well, let's take it. We can melt it down. All right. So that was worth the price of admission. We found components of stuff that we're looking for. Hopefully we don't have more exploding blocks here. All right, so that guy is now disabled. We don't need to worry about him. Let's just do salvage, because I don't have room. Oh yeah, I did recognize those guys. Cannot pick, inventory's full. I don't know, they just, for some reason, my brain wasn't working as usual. That needs to go in the... Blip. That's not what I meant to do. That needs to go back in the camo miner. This guy here. Okay. So I'm guessing that's probably it for loot crates in this place. There are components, of course, that we could salvage, but, you know, since we're, like, packed to the hilt... It's interesting that that changed color. I'm glad we didn't blow it up. Glad we didn't blow it up. Just wondering if there's possibly any hidden blocks like sometimes we've run into. Just goes outside. I want to say probably not up here. This is not a very large POI. It's pretty small. It just goes up to the roof, right? Okay. Alright guys, well, I think that's it then for this POI. So that was a bit of a challenge to get into it, which is great. Always good to have a challenge. We can't just cheese all of them, you know. Anything over in here? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright guys, well I think that's it for this episode. So, the plan's going to be that we will go back to... Tainori, our jungle planet, and we're going to come up with some type of a either CV or HV solution, storage solution for you know, to drop off all of the load of crap that we have in our capital vessel before we continue adventuring and looking for more optronic matrices and bridge thingamadoodles and whatever that shit is that we need to get to tier 3. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video. And like I said, my plan at this point with everything else that's going on is to release you know, weekly videos for Alpha 11, and then when, how did I get hurt so bad? I must not have re-healed. Yeah, re-healed. For Alpha 11, and then when 12 comes out, I'll take a look at my schedule and see what I can do to rearrange it so I can do, you know, more frequent Empyrion videos. And like I said, I haven't decided if I'm going to stick with vanilla or go directly to Project Eden. I'm kind of thinking that we'll probably start off the first season with vanilla, but we'll see. We'll just kind of see how things go. We'll see how quickly, you know, Raven can get Project Eden ready to go for Alpha 12 too. But guys, that's it. Take care of yourself. Stay away from people. Social distancing. Be safe. Let's get through this damn coronavirus and come out okay on the other side. And we'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.